I would first like to introduce John Kelly. He is the primary architect of the program and has been instrumental in developing the curriculum and developing the assessment tools for the program. John?
Thank you, Caitlin. I don't know about the primary architect, not even close. The city of Providence had a great idea, and they came to us, and David and I sat down and started figuring out how can we make this work, because we were all committed to how do we help our kids do better in school, and how do we prepare our kids for school readiness and for school success. You know, that's a big challenge in Providence, making sure when our kids enter kindergarten, we've given them everything they need and all the tools they have to go forward. So we're really honored when the city turned to us and turned to Children's Friend and Family Services and said, help us figure out how to do this and launch it and get it going and benefit the children in the city of Providence. Along those same lines, Caitlin mentioned the curriculum. Caitlin, I had nothing to do with the curriculum. That was Casey Ferrara, and did an amazing job leading the team here at Meeting Street, working on the curriculum, and all the home visitors giving tremendous feedback. And Stephanie Tavares, who's been leading the effort from Meeting Street for Providence Talks, just done an amazing job engaging the families and getting them involved. And last but not least, Caitlin mentioned, just the families. You've really helped us develop this program. We're really grateful for all that you've offered to us, and we're learning each and every day from you and your children, so we really appreciate that. And am I turning it on, or are you coming back?
I'm going to come back.
Okay, so I'll give it back to Caitlin.
Now, I would like to introduce Steve Hannon, president of Lena Research Foundation. They have generously donated the equipment and technology for the program and have offered countless hours of advice to us beyond work hours. So I'd like to introduce Steve Hannon.
Thank you, Caitlin. Good afternoon. First, Mayor LaRosa, Providence Talks families, and everyone else that's here, honored guests. On behalf of Dr. Jill Gilkerson, our Director of Child Language Research, and myself, I would like to say how thrilled the entire Lena team is at the accomplishment the parents have been able to make at this occasion. And it's a graduation ceremony, so it makes everyone, at least me, think that it must be spring. So then I landed in yesterday in Boston, and I'm pretty sure spring hasn't come yet, but we're hopeful. And so we're hopeful that this is a sign of good things to come. Congratulations to the parents. I think what you've been able to give yourself and your child is a tremendous gift. And we're really thrilled and proud of you. And so great congratulations to you all. Also here in spirit and proud of you is our co-founder, Terry Paul. Unfortunately, Terry passed away about 6 months ago after a long and difficult battle with cancer. And from the very beginning, he saw Providence Talks as the vision for what he thought the technology developed, and was inspired by some research many years ago that he could see that be in Providence. And so we believe it's got a lot of potential here in Providence and in the nation. Terry developed the talk pedometer after years helping schools close student achievement gaps using software that he and his wife had developed in the company they founded. And then he came across this research that was published in 1995 by Drs. Betty Hart and Todd Risley. And that showed that the school achievement gap is really a talk gap that begins at birth. And a lot of things that transpired at that point, where we had millions of dollars of investment and a lot of blood, sweat, and tears to give parents a tool to know how much they're talking with their children so that they can improve. And the research shows that you need to start early. Waiting until kindergarten or preschool is too often too little, too late. And so in the 10 years since we've developed the technology and started this journey on Lena, there's been a lot of neuroscience that's corroborated all of the findings. And so we know language is something that builds babies' brains, and it starts early. And in fact, it starts before birth. Dr. Betty Vore is here with us, and she's showed us that it actually starts so early that they see a talk gap that emerges in the NICU. So she works extensively. She's with Brown University and Women and Infants Hospital, and she's shown that premature babies are often language delayed because instead of their mother's voice, what they hear is the sterile environment of the NICU. And so you really can't start soon enough. And then research also tells us that parents talk a lot more than they think they do. And in fact, those of us that talk the least tend to overestimate the most. So simply saying talk more is not enough. And that's why the Providence Talks program using Lena is so important on the national stage. So together with the service providers, the parents working together, as John said, we're molding a program and adapting it to find something that can be not only a model here in Providence, but elsewhere in the nation. So this really is a big program. So congratulations to these amazing families. Hats off to Family Service of Rhode Island, Children's Friend, and especially Meeting Street for delivering the program. We've just gotten underway, really. We've got a lot of work to do ahead. And John, thank you so much. You've been from the earliest days. You said you weren't an architect, but you've been here since the beginning, and especially to your key staff, Casey and Stephanie, for doing everything that you've been able to do. So thanks to everyone. Of course, Bloomberg Philanthropies, thank you for your support, and to you, Mayor La Rosa, for doing something really big here in Providence. Thank you.
It is now my pleasure and honor to introduce Mayor Jorge Elorza. He has been a strong enthusiast and supporter of the program, and we would not be here today without his compassion and commitment to the program. Mayor Elorza.
Thank you, everybody. It's a great pleasure to be here. Before I get going today, I want to thank all the people who made today possible and who make this program possible. Thank you, Caitlin, for your stewardship of this program. Thank you also to Larry Eichler, who has been a point person at City Hall for it. Thank you for the care, attention, and leadership that the two of you have provided for this program. Can we please have a round of applause for Caitlin and for Larry? Thank you. Also, just like everything else in our city, nothing is possible without partners. And this is a shining example of how we can come together to provide more opportunities for our families and for our children. And there are three partners in particular that I'd like to recognize and highlight. Please, can I have a round of applause and recognition of the three partner groups, Meeting Street, Family Services, and Children's Friends. Thank you for your partnership. And also a very important partner on this, the Lena Foundation, who has devoted countless hours, dollars, and time to this project, and are developing the technology along with helping us understand the research behind this to make this project not only possible, but to also make it a success. Thank you to the Lena Foundation. So you are all important partners in this. But there's one group that's even far more important, and that's the families. I want to say congratulations to all of the families. Your participation in this program, just shows us once again that you're willing to do whatever it takes to provide these opportunities for our children. Y quiero traducirlo. Hay varios grupos que son muy importantes, que son socios de esta iniciativa. Pero el grupo más importante que todos son los padres que están acá, que una vez más han demostrado que son capaces y también están dispuestos a hacer todo lo posible para abrirles puertas de oportunidad a nuestros jóvenes. And for that I say congratulations and thank you, y por eso les doy las felicidades y gracias por su participación. So I was born and raised here in Providence, and I attended the public schools. So, I fully appreciate and understand the importance of having, quality education from kindergarten to 12th grade in our public schools. But what the research is telling us today is that even starting at kindergarten is too late. We push it back to Head Start, and even starting at Head Start is too late. And many of our children are starting kindergarten and Head Start already behind. And because of this very innovative research, we find that many of our children are at a disadvantage because they're not engaging enough with their parents. And what we're learning through the research is what we intuitively already understand and know, that we have to build these relationships with our children. Even before they can speak, they can interact with us. And so it's important for us to engage them in back and forth conversation so that they can pick up on our cues when our faces look surprised, when our faces look angry, when our faces look happy. And this is all part of the learning and socializing process that help our children be prepared for that first day of Head Start, kindergarten, and of school. And that's exactly what Providence Talks do. We're using innovative research along with innovative technology to make that possible, and to work directly with parents so we can help coach and teach our parents how to better engage our children. And one very important part of the research is that many parents think they're engaging with their children a great deal, but then the research shows that it's actually below average that you're engaging with your children. And we're reaching out to our parents, and they're being very receptive, and they're learning new ways to engage with them and new ways to prepare their children for that first day of school. So thank you so much to all of our partners. Thank you so much to all of our participants. Thank you to all of our community partners. This is the very first graduation of the Providence Talks initiative, but it's the first of very many. And I look forward over the years to come to ensuring that this project is a great success and that Providence Talks is used as a model for the entire United States of how we can engage children in talk and in conversation even before they enter school. And together, we're going to get it done. Thank you to Bloomberg Philanthropies and for all of you for your support. We're going to get it done, and we're going to get it done together. Thank you so much.
In just a moment, we're going to call up our graduates and their families. First, so there's a rock star in the room, and her name is Stephanie Paglarini, and she is the home visitor from Meeting Street, and she has been absolutely fantastic with this program. And she is my hero, and she is absolutely a family member to every single family who has joined us today. Stephanie, can you please come up here and call your families? You also received Family Visitor of the Year.
¿Cómo están? Ok, ¿están listos? A ver. Eliani Cepeda. Hi, Nani.
Hello.
How you doing?
Here you go. That's for you. And do you like toys? You do? This is for you. Can I have a picture? Turn around. Can you see that? Yeah, that's you. 3 seconds. Can you see that?
Yay. Así es, Noraliz González. Sí.
I'll give this to the parent and this to the Do you like elephants? Do you like elephants? I got this for you. What'd you say? You're very welcome. Congratulations. And come over here, Dorales. And I have something for your mommy, too. Come over here so we can take. Ven acá, acá al lado. Okay, 1, 2, 3.
Stephanie, she wants to say something.
That's okay.
Sorry. Faith, your certificate. Look. Mira, Faith. Yay. Yay. Oh, okay. Faith.
That's for her.
That's for her.
Hey, do you want one of these? Look at this.
Eileen Alfaro. Ven. Ay, qué linda.
This is for you. And where's your mommy? She's gonna. Can I take a picture? Sit right here. Pase.
A little bit.
Felicidades. Una foto. Okay. Congratulations.
Scarlett Gutierrez Chocó.
That's Scarlett.
Mhm.
Perfect.
Oh, cute.
Felicidades.
Evelyn Chick Ramos.
Who's Evelyn?
You get her coat off.
Okay. Hi, Evelyn. It's for you. Para ti. ¿Y tu mami? ¿Dónde está tu mami?
Aquí.
Oh, ahí está tu mami. Felicidades, señora. ¿Nos tomamos una foto?
Sí.
Qué bien, tome ahí. Qué bien.
Angelo Madalena. Hey, Angelo. Here you go.
This is for you and mommy and daddy. Let's take a picture. First, the many graduations. Congratulations, buddy.
Let's give a round of applause to our graduating class.